What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Yahenni, Daring Darling. Hope you're ready. We've got some Sliver Overlord action. I'll take that. As far as opening hand goes, we've got Barter and Blood, Damnation, Flesh Bag, and 4 Swamps. Yeah, we'll go and keep on this one. Not too bad. Pretty heavy removal source, but yeah, I'll keep it. Not too bad. I'd like to have maybe a Tutor or a Mana Rock or something like that, but we will keep it. Yes, indeed. It's kind of cool how they were all spread out like that. But yes, we're playing Yahenni, Daring Darling. So, Yahenni has haste, and then whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1 counter on Yahenni. Excuse me, let's re-rack. Sacrifice another creature. Yahenni gains indestructible until end of turn. There we go. I do know how to English this morning. We're playing against Sliver Overlord. Wooburg, 5 mana. Three colorless. Search your library for a Sliver card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Then for 3 mana, gain control of target Sliver. Let's go ahead and get the swamp down, and then let's go ahead and pass the turn. And then I think we cover the commanders. Yeah, good to go. But yes, as far as my build of Yahenni, this is pretty much straight just black mid-range, man. We're just out here just to kind of have some fun, get down some Massacre Worms, some Grave Titans, some Army of the Damned. Just here to have fun. Okay, and we actually are playing slivers, which is always cool. I always enjoy that. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go swamp, and then so if we go Yahenni, yeah, let's go Yahenni. Then we get into a spot to where we can go flesh bag. They're gonna have to sacrifice one of their slivers. We'll get a +1 counter on there. Do they want to trade right now? We'll have to recast it. No, it's okay. I'd rather wait till we get down a flesh bag and have to sacrifice. We'll get the counters on there. I like that play a little better. And we draw mutilate. So if we didn't have enough removal, we've got one more piece. Well, it's always good against slivers. I'll take a damnation, barter and blood, and mutilate. So depending on what they get out right now, it kind of depends on what kind of board wipe we're going for. But yes. Also on a side note, if you want your very own Yahenni mid-range black deck, head over to MTGOTraders.com. Plenty of black options for you to choose over there, some fun spells, different stuff like that. And if you want some more of my videos, I'm making videos for the official MTGO Traders YouTube page. So head over there, hit the subscribe button. I will have a link down in the description below if you want to subscribe and catch some more of my Commander or Modern videos. We get around 10 to 12 a month, so be on the lookout for those. Okay, so we've got Yahenni. Let's go ahead and go Flesh Bag. I think I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go flesh bag. We're going to sacrifice predatory sliver. If we can get in the spots where we need to go barter blood or something like that, we can go for that. Alright, flesh bag says, Mr. Hey, you need to sack a creature, man. Alright, we're going to sacrifice flesh bag. Who are you sacrificing, buddy? Predatory sliver. I'll take that. Get a +1 counter. Let's go and swing in for 3. That'll be a nice little 10-turn Yahenni clock we can get up and running. Coming in hot, coming in hot. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to come in hot, put him down to 27. And I had to clear my throat. Let me make sure. Yeah, the mic's back on. That's always one of my greatest fears is that I'm going to mute the mic for a second to clear my throat, and then I don't turn it back on, and I just the video goes mute for a long time. But yes, I kind of rushed through that last part. But yes, if you want to see some more of my videos, head over to MTGO Traders official YouTube page. I'm going to be getting out Commander and Modern videos, about 10 to 12 a month. So. And might be doing a few set reviews with me and Taryn, so pretty excited about that. Let's go and swing in for 3. And then also, I've got not a beef, but something that really bothered me, and I'll tell you about it here in a second. So I really enjoy Samurai Jack. I watched Samurai Jack when it first came out, and there was one of those things where they made Samurai Jack. They made the. I don't know if you don't. Actually, let's get this attack in, and then we'll kind of do a little bit of commentary. Let's see. Anything else we need to do? We got Mutilate, Damnation, Barter, and Blood. Nah, we're good. Okay, so we got in for 3. That's 6 total commander damage. So basically, Samurai Jack. I watched it when I was in high school. Really good cartoon show. I mean, amazing. It's more than a cartoon show. It's one of my favorite top 5 just television shows in general. Not categorizing it by a cartoon or anything like that. It's that good. So if you haven't seen Samurai Jack, definitely go check out some of their older episodes. Really good. I mean, yeah, I could go all day about Samurai Jack. But basically, about 10 years later, they finally decided to finish the series up, and it's literally been about 10 or 15 years since they've covered Samurai Jack. And so last night would have been the 4th episode, but they Rick and Morty for April Fools, they took over basically took over Adult Swim and just kept playing the same one on repeat. And I'm telling you, man, I get really excited to watch Samurai Jack every Saturday night. And Rick and Morty was on repeat. I was like, oh, okay, well they'll turn it on. They'll turn it off for Toonami and they'll get Samurai Jack up and running. And they didn't. And I wasn't mad. I was just kind of just like I was little kid mad, and that's a lot different than being adult mad. I was little kid mad, dude. I was so pumped up to watch some Samurai Jack. So, and but yeah, it's good. But if you did watch Samurai Jack as a younger person, destroy all creatures that cannot be regenerated. Yep, that's gonna be you, Yahenni. Okay. Adios, Yahenni. But yeah, so if you watch Samurai Jack as a child, not a child, maybe a teenager when you're in college or something like that, definitely check out the new series. It is taking a very dark tone, and it is very good, and I love it. Amazing series. Okay, let's kind of re-rack. So we got Deathbringer Regent. Enters the battlefield if it casts it, and there are 5 or more creatures on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Destroy all other creatures. Let's go ahead and go for Yahenni again. I mean, let's kind of force the issue on this one. Looking at total 5 coming across, and once again we've got like 5 board wipes in the hand. So even if our opponent does happen to amass some sort of Door of Destiny's Sliver army, we're going to be able to kind of close it out. So hopefully we can. All right, we're going to slowly get that commander damage. Okay, and then we're going to go and pass the turn. All right, so we're looking at 11 total commander damage. The magic number is 21, but if we can somehow maybe, Army of the Damned would be nice. We're at 7 mana. We can finally cast it, and then we can get those extra zombies out there, and then we can go for a Barter in Blood to get a few more extra counters on Yahenni. So I'll take that. Okay, and our opponent gets down a Sliver Overlord, casting for 5. Okay, now that's something we definitely need to take care of before they start searching up all those targets out there. Draw another swamp. Okay, any certain way we want to do this. So we go Mutilate. We're looking at 8. That's going to kill everybody over there. Is Mutilate our best use of options right now? Comes in as a 7/7. Yeah, I guess technically Mutilate would be our best option right now. Well, we're going to make another land drop for the turn. It's going to be a 9/9. But as there's more +1 counters on that Door of Destinies, it's going to be a little hard to get around that. Let's go ahead and swing in. We could go for Barter in Blood, and if they kind of deploy a few more slivers out, they could sack those creatures, and then we might get into spots where we can get down to Yahenni. Let's go and swing in with Yahenni. I think we're going to go for a Mutilate. Okay, they do offer up the chump block. Yahenni's going to go back to the command zone, and this just smells of a board wipe. Let's go ahead and go Mutilate. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's going to get -1/-1 for each swamp. That's going to take care of the Sliver Overlord, and then, yes, we're going to go and pass turn. Okay, so we're still doing okay. Even if they go for, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have to hit another land drop to get down Sliver Overlord, and then if they just want to deploy a few slivers out, maybe they've been holding on to them, and then we still have Barter in Blood for them to sacrifice the creatures. We'd love to get if we could somehow get it in spots where we have a few more creatures, or we don't have to sacrifice Yahenni to our own Barter in Blood, that'd be great. But if not, it'll be okay. We got the Battle Sliver. Slivers you control get +2/+0. Look at that little predator-looking silver. Okay, draw a Sad Robot. We will go ahead and get that down. Let's get down Sad Robot. We're going to draw another swamp, which is exactly what we need. But I'm very thankful that we've stayed online for our land drops for the turn. That is very, very good. Okay, we got Sad Robot. We're going to use that ability. We're going to grab another swamp. Let's get some good stuff in here, man. And Yahenni costs 7. That is correct. Okay, so we don't have enough for that. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. If they want to swing in with the Battle Sliver, it's going to be a 7/5. Then we can just go ahead and chump block. And did they make the land drop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. They did make the land drop. They're at 6 mana. It's going to be 2 more for Sliver Overlord. So, is there any activate? Okay, there's no activate building. I'm trying to figure out why they got training grounds down, but I guess we'll see in time. But if they want to swing with Battle Sliver, we can chump block on the Sad Robot, draw an extra card, and we still have, if things get a little too crazy, Damnation, Barter in Blood, and Deathbringer Regent. So, okay, we got Battering Sliver. All Sliver creatures have trample. Okay, now that is definitely going to accelerate our clock as far as making sure we don't die to some slivers. Getting it for 8. Still going to chump block with Sad Robot. We need to get some stuff up and running. Actually, excuse me one sec. Okay, so we're going to draw a card off the Sad Robot. Draw another swamp. Got plenty of those. I'd like something other than a swamp. Please. Let's see. Bajuka Bog. Let's go ahead and go. Let's get down swamp. Let's go Barter in Blood. Each player sacks 2 creatures. Yeah. Go Barter in Blood. Each player sacks 2 creatures. They're going to sacrifice those slivers over there. Then we can go Bojuka Bog and kind of exile their graveyard. Or did I do the land drop for the turn? Did I must have accidentally clicked. Oh, yeah. Dang it. I meant to play Bojuka Bog. Sorry about that, guys. I meant to play Bojuka Bog and then exile their graveyard. Let's go ahead and... oh, and then I meant to get... Man, that just threw me for a loop. I was so getting ready to play Bojuka Bog. We could have swung it for 2 right there. Super sorry. Man, I just... I don't remember clicking on that swamp, and so it just threw me for a loop when I couldn't play that Bojuka Bog. But we should have swung in with Yahenni right there. So sorry about that. I do apologize. That's a happy little mistake. So that happens at Commander sometimes. Now, as far as our opponent getting down a commander, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. Ooh, Diffusion Sliver. Okay. And that is going to be a 5/5? Yeah, 5/5 coming down. And then we still have Deathbringer Regent if they get a few more slivers out there. If they get to the magic number 5, then we can kind of blast it from there. But the Door of Destiny is going to be putting in some work, so we've got to watch out from there. Hopefully they just kind of swing the board out. And we have to kind of watch out... let's see, we're looking at 7, 15 coming across. It's going to put us down to 9. Yeah, even if we got down to Yahenni last time, we just been swinging over 2. All right, so we get the snake. Let's go to get the Bojuka Bog that just like for some reason just made me forget how to magic because I didn't put down the Bojuka Bog. Exile their graveyard. So we're looking at getting down the Snake Shaman. Yeah, so we can get down the Snake Shaman, Ophiomancer. We're going to get the snake token, and that's going to put us right at 3 total commander. So they're going to be able to kind of swing in with the Diffusion Sliver and the Blade Sliver. But we can go Deathbringer Regent, and we can sacrifice one of those creatures. We need them to kind of play one more creature, but we can't get into a spot to where, yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, let's kind of re-rack on that. We can give Yahenni Indestructible. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we'll kind of break it down. All right, so we're going to get that snake token. That's going to be 5. They're going to have enough mana to get down the commander, so hopefully they go for the commander. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 6 total creatures. We can give Yahenni Indestructible by sacking one of those, and that'll still be 5 creatures. Yeah, there we go. So we can sack the snake token, give Yahenni Indestructible. If they go for the commander, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 5 coming across, plus 2. That's going to be 7, which would be 19. I'm trying to factor in that turn we didn't swing in, which was really a bummer for me that we didn't do that, so I do apologize. All right, so we're looking at 17 coming across in the air, which, you know, we're okay with. They have... The slivers do not have trample anymore. I think that's correct. And they're going to have to reveal on this one, too. That's their exile zone. Sliver Overlord. Okay. And they do not have trample. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so see if they're going to swing in. So we have that 1/1 Death Touch snake token over there. Kind of puts them in a weird spot to where they don't, maybe they don't want to swing in. Okay, I'll take that. And we're looking at a 14-13. That's pretty gnarly. Let's see. Anything we want to do? We have nothing that we can cast at instant speed. Alright, so let's go ahead, and that's still going to be 5 total creatures. Do we want to sacrifice the snake guy, though? Because it's at our upkeep either way, so we can still do it during our main phase. Okay, and let's go ahead and go. Let's sacrifice the snake token. It's going to gain Indestructible until end of turn. Let's go ahead and go for Deathbringer Regent. That's going to be 5 total creatures. And that'll still put us online to get down Bloodgift Demon the following turn. So we're going to destroy all creatures. Okay, we're going to get those 2 extra counters on Yahenni. Now this is where I'm bummed that I didn't swing in earlier, because that would have been 2 extra, but I'll take it. Alright, so swinging in for 4, it's going to put him down to 12, but you know, can't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is. We lost it. I messed up. But we do have Bloodgift Demon, which is really nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Bloodgift Demon. And then we're going to be able to draw a card and lose 1 life, and then so that's going to be, let's kind of re-rack on what we got going on. So we've got Damnation. We can blow a bunch of stuff up. We've got 10 in the air. You know, if we go Damnation and blow all the stuff flying up in the air, that's not going to be that good. Because we're going to lose Yahenni, and we're going to lose our flying threat. But they do have the Sliver Overlord in their hand, and then okay, that's what they're going. They're going for Sliver Overlord, And that is going to be a, man, ooh, 12-12. That's a 2-turn clock with that one over there. And Bajuka Bog targeting our graveyard. Fair enough, man. We did it to their graveyard. Okay. And it has indestructible, so basically Damnation is not going to do anything. We need some type of sack to force our opponent to sacrifice something. Hopefully we kind of draw something nice with the Bloodgift Demon. And we got a Sliver. Discard your library, search for a Sliver card, reveal it, put it into your hands. Okay. Yeah, this is where I'm bummed that if we'd swung it with the Yahenni earlier, we'd be at 9, and we'd be just enough to close it out right there. So, but unfortunately that happens. That's it's misplay on my part, so hopefully we can kind of get around it. And they already got down the Sliver Overlord. Okay. And it does not have trample, just indestructible. And we want to draw the card, not, well, dang it. We could have made them draw a card and lose the life. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. The wheels have fallen off. We draw Worn Powers. Okay. I'll take that. That'll be good. We'll go Merciless Executioner. That is a good draw. Hey, I'll tell you. I'm going to be honest. This is my morning. This is like my second video in the morning. Each player sacks a creature. We're going to sacrifice Merciless. They're going to sacrifice Sliver Overlord. That's going to give us counters to swing in. But we could have got into a spot to where we could have made them draw a card and lose 1 life, and we'd have enough combat in the air. So, but this is another way to close it out. I'll take it. Sorry for the sloppy play. I do apologize. We could have won this a little bit quicker, but yeah, that's my bad. I apologize, but we closed it out. We did. We got there, man. That's the fun. You know, I enjoy doing commentary sometimes, so sometimes it leads to me just losing track of the board state sometimes, so I like to keep it interesting. So I do apologize, but we closed it out. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks.